Downstairs, yeah? So I've ordered for the pizza buffet. The pizza buffet, you're able to take anything per se. It's yummy. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mercy Earth. So right now I'm in Uppsala and it looks dark, but then it's actually 3 o'clock. I mean 3 p.m. By 3 p.m. as I told you earlier on, Sweden is already getting dark. So I want to see if I can visit the city center at Uppsala. I see how it looks like. How is it different from Stockholm? And the question is, how does it look like when it's getting evening? Well, I'm saying evening because technically coming from Africa, when it starts getting dark, we visualize that as evening. So now, yeah, let's find out how Uppsala looks like at 3 p.m. 2 days after Christmas. Now, if you're wondering, I'm putting on this Marvin. In Swedish, it's called Massa. That's the name that you refer to it now. And I look funny because in Africa, mostly we give this to the kids. But then right here is one of the things you really need most because it's very, very cold. And I think today the temperatures are a little bit, I think it's the same like yesterday, probably -8 or -4 degrees. I'm not sure. I'll just keep on checking on that. Yeah, so I'm in one of the streets in Uppsala. I really don't know the name of the street, but then I'll let you know once I see the notice. So I think those are some of the residential apartments. We are slightly on the outskirts of the city center, so probably in the next 5 minutes or so I'll be right in the CBD. Oh, one more thing about Sweden, I just remembered. You pay for parking at night as well. That's strange. I think I'm so much used to Kenya whereby you pay for parking, especially the public parking areas. You do pay from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, but then when you come to Sweden, most of the apartments sometimes even charge for parking that is inclusive on your rent. So yeah, so I can see we are at Muningatan. Muningatan, I think, is the name of the street. But then the street we just came from, yeah, so the street we just came from is called the Islandsgatan. The good thing is there's lots of good lighting, so despite the darkness, one doesn't need to worry about anything because the entire city is well lit, you know. Now we are cutting across Strandbondgatan. That's Strandbondgatan. The whole night was snowing, so that's the reason why you can see this. Okay, so I have a stone in my boot, so it's one of those annoying things that happen to anyone. Now the problem is everywhere is wet. Have to balance. Yeah. Get out. Okay. Oh, it's cold. And I can't bend easily because of the clothing, the layers of clothes I have. Like that. Okay, so we're still on the same street. Want to proceed and then we take the left turn, head towards the city center. We see how it looks like. I think yesterday it was full of activities. There were so many people, but I don't know about today. So since it's getting dark, I noticed most of the streets, the moment it starts getting dark, everyone wants to be indoors. So let's see what we have. So I'm just a few blocks from the city center. I think you can see right at the end of this alley, we'll get there, you know. So we're already at the city center. I want to see if I can check one of these stores. I don't know. It's called Best Will Run. I don't know what they have. Are these churros?
No, it's not.
Looks.
Hey, quanto roba for him?
Which one are we taking? This one?
2 of these ones and 2 of those ones.
Oh,
De här då? No.
they look yummy.
I can, yeah, because we have. Can you speak English?
Yes, I can.
Great. You do. Oh, is it there? Yes.
There.
There are some pictures. Yes.
Yeah.
And we have this here in kilo. You can take it. I can put it in this
Ah,
kind
yeah,
of
in kilo as well.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Great.
I think they have a similar.
Great. Great.
Similar. Yeah.
Okay, so we just bought one of the Iranian sweets. It's called bamia.
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 And it's the Iranian word for okra. Because of the shape.
It's so sugary. Tastes like donut. Nice, huh? So nice. Is this ice cream or what?
No, it's real cream. Cream butter with just a little bit of honey and vanilla.
Oh god, I'll add a little bit. There's a library here. There's a library here.
No, it's an antiquarian.
The Christmas decorations are still up. Oh, it looks beautiful. I've stopped at a pharmacy just to get some vitamin D's. I think I'll grab this because it's on an offer. You buy 3 of them at a price of 2, which is a good thing. So this is a good brand. That's one thing about Sweden. So many supplements are being sold, you know. Multivitamins and whatnot. Vitamin B. Okay.
So that's why.
How much is that?
204.
I think I'll have one of these. It's been weeks. I don't know how many I should take. 2, I guess. the vitamin D's, because there's no sun in this country. Oh, those are many. That's how brave I am with tablets. I can munch like candy. Now where do I put this? One thing about Sweden, they never pack anything for you. Just give you like that. Okay, so one thing about Sweden is that you cannot just buy alcohol anywhere. I noticed in my country you can actually go into a supermarket or any store, get even a liquor store, buy alcohol. But now here, there's something known as Systembolaget. Now, what happens here, this is now the liquor store, and it has specific timings when you can buy alcohol. It's not every single day. Does it open on Sunday, by the way? No, it doesn't. Okay, so now that's the store. You can only buy liquor from that. Otherwise, if you go to a supermarket, they don't even have any external liquor stores. So in most cases, you buy at Systembolaget. So let me say it's one of the countries which you can really stay sober, because liquor is not just easily available per se, and you must actually prove that you're above 18 for you to buy. Yeah, that's something you should know in case you're coming to Sweden. You don't just walk around and think, okay, I can just pop in anywhere and get liquor. No. It doesn't happen that way. Let's see what they have. So right inside the Systembolaget store, the only place you can buy liquor. As I told you earlier on, you cannot buy liquor anywhere per se. They have lots and lots of liquor, by the way, and everything is divided into sections. You have the section for wine, beer, red wine, white wine, whatever. Mention it. I mean, it's super fantastic. This is from Italy. It's an Italian.
And the wine is also divided by which country they come from.
Okay. Wow.
And also by small bottles and
and
big bottles.
And also the ones in boxes now for those
Yes.
people who are throwing parties, you know. Which one is that?
That is called glögg. It's mulled wine. You drink it while it's warmed up, and it's rather sweet.
Okay. I think I've tried it in Finland. It was really nice.
Do you like it?
Yes, I like it, but not that it's the kind of liking which I want to try again. Sweet wine, maybe. You lol, that's the Christmas beer. This is around 5,000 Kenyan shillings.
How much acidity it is?
Oh, so this is how sweet it is. Sotma is sweet.
Yes.
Then flylet.
Feeling here, it's how full the wine is.
Okay. So this is going for 72. That's around 800 shillings. That's from Australia. Okay, great. So don't know what I'll be picking. Which one is this? There's so much until I'm confused. I don't know. It's just too much alcohol. I feel like I'm already drunk. Okay, so I'm going to try this. It's a sweet white wine from Hungary, and maybe because of the packaging, looks amazing. A decorated skull. Well, I know most of Africans will be skeptical about the skull, but I think I can give it a try. Plus, it's not. It's kind of very sweet, not so conk. What did you say? Fructera.
Fructira is fruit acidity.
Okay, neat. Cool. So I'll try this. What's the name of? It's called the Sagan skull.
The sugar skull.
The sugar skull. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that. Okay, it's a self-checkout system, right?
Yes.
What is type for us?
3 for start. To start,
Okay.
we're going to buy 1 plastic bag.
Okay.
You scan with your.
That's it.
Nope.
Okay.
We now use
You scan it to open. Okay.
scan the barcode to get out.
Okay. Great. Okay, back on the streets of Uppsala. Uppsala. It's amazing how they decorate the trees as well. Christmas decorations are still up. Well, it's a bit dark, but then that's how the Uppsala streets look like. There is a film starred in here. Okay, so there is a cinema here. We want to check if there is something interesting, and then see what to do next. That's starting at 6:30, right?
6:30.
Okay. Oof. Okay, I checked, but then the next awesome movie is coming the next 2-3 hours, and I think that would be too much of waiting. So let me just see what the street has to offer. I think it's not a good idea to watch a movie right now.
And then when we went past,
There is the Handelsbanken here. The street is not as busy as yesterday.
Oh, the street we were yesterday was other side.
I think Uppsala is it's a smaller version of Stockholm, you know. There's a restaurant here. That's Brodernas.
Brödernas burgare. There is the city.
This have a 30% off. Between red and beige pink. This one looks good. This one looks good, right? But they told me maybe this.
Yes.
Check how much it is. Okay, so I've walked around the Uppsala streets, and most of the streets are pretty much the same. Less people, lots of Christmas decoration. Let me say it's just a smaller version of Stockholm. But basically that's it for now, and I hope to explore more, and in case you have any recommendations for Uppsala, let me know. But in the meantime, that's the video for today. Kindly subscribe, like the video, and remember to share if possible. So for now, it's a bye. Cheers.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
In the meantime, here we go with the biogas buses again. Yay! So I'm so fascinated with the biogas buses. Plus,
Be a slave, I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go,
the commercial. Oh, it's just a section of it,
go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.